Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for the month that starts now, the 8th of June, until the 8th of July. There is a very interesting reading here because you have 8 out of 9 cards, they are reversed. And the only one who's not reversed is actually the last card I picked up, and it's the Ace of Swords, which means truth. What I feel about this reading, about all these reverse cards, I think it's a change that you want or you have to go through, but you are not taking yet the steps, and you feel a bit lost now because you know that this change has to happen. And it's quite a big change. It's not a negative change, definitely. It's just because probably it's a complete change, like a 180 degree, something that you know you have to do. Could be related to a job, could be related to something in the past that grew and grew and grew, and now it came to the point that it's either resurfacing or it's an old issue coming, could be an old issue coming back, regardless the area, could be work, could be a relationship, or anything under these lines. And what I see now is that you definitely don't want to follow the rules. You want to get out of a certain pattern that it's not suitable for you, and you've been there for so long that it's difficult to get out of this thing. And for example, it's like you want to not to respect tradition anymore, not to respect certain social rules, or conform to certain rules. However, this is a good time, and this change will be happening now. You knew that it was going to come, and well, now you have to be prepared for this change. You know exactly what it's all about, I'm sure. And because many sword cards came as a clarifying help, most of these changes have to come to your mindset. You have to change a bit the perspective in which you see things, and this will help you to go through this change that it's coming. It's a personal challenge. I don't see anything bad going in here. It's just taking this step that means 180 degree change, that it's making you feel a bit lost, feel weak. Maybe you are worried you cannot make this change, but let's go through the reading. Trust it will be now is the time. If it's a work matter, for many of you, with 2 6 of Swords came into this reading. One upright, one but the upright, it's from a deck that I don't do reversals, but what I feel, it could be some pressure of work. It could be for many of you a work issue. You say enough, it's enough, up to here. I'm moving on. I'm quitting, or I'm changing. I'm speaking up. I'm not obeying to this group anymore because it doesn't resonate anymore to my how should I say, it doesn't resonate anymore with you, with the way you think, with the way you see things now. And it's definitely a complete reinvention of yourself. It's a big transformation you will go through within, and with the Strength in reverse, I feel that you are afraid of this change, but trust your intuition. The second oracle card is trust, the third is godliness. So this is the time you have to go through this change. Trust your instinct, your intuition will take you out of the fear that you feel, and definitely there's no turning back. So have trust that things are going to happen just the way they are supposed to be. You have the Ace of Swords that it says to trust. Things are as they should be, and I believe that this that the changes will go will start now and will go until the beginning of next year, until the Aquarius time. So probably there are some things resurfacing from the past, as I was saying, with the Six Cups in reverse, and it's if it's a relationship, maybe you want to get out of this relationship. You feel that you've been probably for a long time with this person, or maybe you wanted a person that for so long the relationship didn't happen, so you know you have to move on and go out of it, because whatever your situation is, be it work or be it a relationship or anything you pursued for a long time, you feel it has no value to you anymore, and you feel that now it's a good time for you to start growing and learning and basically let go of the past. And you have Six of Cups and you have the Six of Wands next to it, both in reverse. So you are so close to success, but you are afraid with this Strength in reverse to take the steps to go through this this change. Definitely it's a situation you are not resonating with it anymore. For some of you at work, you may have lost a position, you may have lost a job, and this put you in brought you some kind of dark thoughts. But again, the oracle cards are telling that you should trust yourself. You should never let go of your self-confidence, and at the same time try to go past over I don't know if you feel like revenge or somebody at work probably was very arrogant to you, and the situation escalates so much that or the whole situation, the whole group, something was not working properly, and they kind of made you an outsider. If it's a relationship, probably you want to come out, or you came out from a relationship where your partner was way too condescending to you, or I see like pride being stepped over. For some of you, if it's work, it could be something related to money. Maybe you discover that you are part of a group, and everybody was paid a certain amount, and you were paying less, or something under those lines. There was something that you felt but it's quite a bit material. So you feel that you were not. There were double standards. Probably there's something under. These lines, or this is what will happen in the next month, and you have to be prepared for it. And the Strength in reverse warns you that you may feel a bit discouraged and like unable to go on with things that you used to like, you used to do with pleasure. Like maybe in a relationship, it could be, as I said before, the passion has gone. You feel that the relationship is not bringing anything valuable anymore, and maybe you go through a phase where you are really taking an inner journey, where you will see exactly what are my feelings for this situation, what are my feelings for this person, why what are my options, where can I go on. So it's probably a period where you are wobbling in between opposites. Four of Swords in reverse. So as I said, you have many things in reverse, and Four of Swords usually is a card that means that suggests that you should rest. You should take some time and meditate of your situation, and it looks like you are coming out of this. Maybe you were in a period where you felt like you were idle. You took some time to see how things move, and where things will take you. But now it's as I said at the beginning of the reading, you knew that some changes were going to come, but you were a bit you were not willing to take charge. So now situation becomes in such a way that you have to make these changes. The period of idleness ends, and for some of you, it could be an illness. It could be recovering from an illness. If you were with your strength was low, and the Four of Swords, you were maybe in bed with some illness. Now you start being active again. In any case, this change that has to happen, it's affecting you at mental level, at psychological level, more or less. It's your inner worries that are a bit haunting you. But definitely the period that is coming is not going to be idle at all anymore. Lots of action is coming. You will, it's like the universe is dragging you out, and you pull back, you put your heels in the ground, and you just don't want to come out, but trust that it will be success. Success is coming, definitely. The rebirth, this is the Judgment card, and it's in reverse. Everything seems to be telling you that things have to move, but you say no, no, no. It's like you deny all this change that you know that it has to happen, and even inside of you, you are feeling it. You are afraid to take the steps forward to make the change, but as I said, things will happen, and it's not going to be something drastic, because the change will be smoother than you expect. We have no tower here. It's nobody that is going to pull the rug from under your feet. You will know exactly what you have to do. For some of you, it could be that you just don't know how to take action. You know you want to do it, but probably you don't know how to do it. So things will come, and you will definitely know what you have to do. The Oracle card of Trust, says that maybe could be that you also felt sort of betrayal. As I said, being in work, in a work situation or in a partnership, any kind of partnership. Let's see what's the most Swords, Wands, Cups. The elements are quite well spread, but it's more air in this. It feels like more air in this reading. And also the King of Cups in reverse could suggest that you are dealing with a very difficult partner, a difficult boss or colleague. So what I'm trying to say is you need to tap in your trust. Trust that things will move forward and towards your path. Have faith in what is going to come, because this change is needed, and when it will start happening, you will see that this is what you had to do. It says also, I'm looking into the booklet of the Trust card, and it says that the card asks you to remember that humankind is imperfect, and even if you place your trust in another, there is potential for this trust to be broken. This means that you need to be discerning and not trust blindly. Be mindful of who and what you place your trust in. Is this person or thing or situation worthy? So it's not going to be an easy period probably for you to make these decisions and go blindfolded ahead, especially with with this Five of Wands. It could be that there was some betrayal there, or it will be in this month, but now you know, probably you are forewarned, so you know how to protect yourself better. Try to avoid building up anger, because it will just add more delay in the actions you need to take. I'm afraid that there's going to be a conflict here. A conflict that needed to happen because it was postponed for a long time, and now this comes, and with this conflict, this change is coming, and but with the Ace of Swords here upright, you'll have the clarity of mind to go through it. And of course, we have this King of Cups in reverse, so probably many of you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces as a sign, or a very difficult partner, maybe someone who has an addiction. Maybe it's a Scorpio, because the Scorpios had in their reading a lot of addiction, or so let's say if it's a relationship with this water sign, you are just tired, confused, and absolutely desperate about the situation, because it looks like this person is not saying yes, it's not saying no, it's not committing, but it's also not leaving you. Probably this person is also very temperamental and cannot control their emotions, and they are probably abusing some substances as an escape, But here, the warning I get in these cards is you need to recover your strength, because there is a serious warning about depression. So try to see this period as a change that you have to make, so you don't get into this into self-destructive behavior after all. But thank God that we have this Ace of Swords, because there is clarity. It says that success and a clear mind with clear action. So actually this is, being the only card, if you look a bit at the spread, is like with this sword you are able to cut through all this haze that you feel that you are into. It's any negative attachment that you feel, now is the time to cut. The Ace of Swords gives also a good opportunity to think things in a clear way, of course, but also your mind is working so fast and so good that you can actually become extremely productive in what you're doing. Definitely, if I were to give a name to this reading, it will be called Break Free. I was trying to see if I can give more details, because it seems very general, but it's a general reading after all. I mean, general reading, it's not for a particular case. So it's for many of you could be a water sign that you are dealing with. Pisces or Scorpio resonate more. So the advice that comes with we have the upright cards, the Six of Air, the Queen of Air, and the Three of Earth. And the Ace of Swords was the outcome. So, as I said, this gives clarity. Your mind, it will be sharp as this sword. You are able to find solutions to your problems, even if this means to change. Change is the word, is the key word. In the end, you'll understand that this is the only way you can escape all this mess that you are in. So, brilliant ideas are breaking through. They will bring solutions to your problems, even though you'll feel a bit low emotional. This King of Cups could be you, that you are a bit low emotionally, but you are moving into the right direction, and you know that this is true. And I was saying at some point in the reading that the situation may last until the beginning of next year, until the sign of Aquarius. For many of you, could be an Aquarius that is coming into your life, and this person is it will make quite an impact, or you already know this person, and they are a good partner for you, being in work or a professional relationship or a personal relationship. So let's try to wrap up a bit. You will feel a bit that you are in a whirlpool. You know that you have to make a big change in your life. You know about it. It's not something that comes sudden. You knew about it, and now you have to pass through the fear. Or what could be unexpected is that you know that you have to make this change, and the closest you get to the change, to the time that you actually make the change, your fear grows. You are not sure, you are doubting, you are not trusting certain persons or certain situations. However, trust your intuition. You know exactly what to choose and where to go. this sword will help you cut clear through your fear. And even if the big change for some of you could be as much as changing location, and you are afraid, you are terrified, this change of location comes with very good changes. And as I said, I feel that for many of you will be bringing someone new, and especially for the ones that are changing location for work, one of your co-workers will be your next partner, or a partner I cannot see in this general reading, but it's either work or love. Anyway, it's a person, most probably a water sign, an air sign, probably Aquarius, that it will be very benefic for you, this person, and you'll make a golden team together. Many of you will just go traveling, and during this take some time off and think about things, and it's a good time to do that. Yeah, this is the feeling that I get. Some of you are just dealing with a very difficult person, and you just want to get out of the allow yourself allow yourself this time to breathe. Maybe all you need is this journey, so that you can make the decision when you come back, because lots of action will be required afterwards, but it's the right thing to do. And with the two sixes of swords, one upright, one in reverse, many of you probably have to make up their mind about this change, and could be a new location. It's a moving card. It's a movement. It's a card about movement. So it's a good thing to do, to move. You are moving into a very peaceful place, a much better location for you to start something new. And of course, if it's a work situation or a partnership situation, it looks like a contract that needs to be signed, and it's not on tangible things. It's not okay, now I get into many details, but okay, for some of you could be that you make your own brand, you make your how you say, some copyright contracts, things under these lines. Ace of Swords upright, in the outcome is that you are going to be successful. I wish you have the strength recovered, and you'll go smoothly through all these changes. I'm looking forward for your messages to tell me which way you go and where you moved, and who you met new. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see your messages and comments. All the best now.